Hello, hello. Welcome to the Creators Lounge podcast. My goal is to create a short term podcast that examines a specific field, such as music production or fashion. My hope is that you will hear something of value and apply that to your own life or your own art form, whatever it may be. This season, we are examining music production, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the Creators Lounge podcast. Super excited to have a very cool guest with me today. He goes by the stage name of Raccoon Lagoon, and he also has a band he works with as well called the Surfing Stingrays. All right, my man, tell us about yourself.
Yeah.
What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do?
Well, I'm Petya Bouianov. I'm from Russia, but I live in Amsterdam. What I do is, I make music, I make art, I draw stuff. But I'm actually a sociology student, and for my studies, I do a minor in entrepreneurship. So that's what I'm doing. Quite busy actually with a lot of stuff, but I don't really have a main thing. But yeah, I guess I make music.
Crazy. So you sound incredibly busy because you're shuffling music and studies, etc., etc. How old are you, my man?
I just turned 22.
22. All right.
3 weeks. So yeah, I'm a young thug.
Yeah, precisely. Let's talk a little bit about your music first of all. How did you get into
Yeah.
making music?
Okay, well, my mom is a piano teacher, and she went to the conservatory in Russia. So I learned to play the piano since I was 3 years old or 4 years old. And then when I was 12 years old, I just decided that piano wasn't cool anymore. Yeah, my mom plays it. So yeah, I decided to play the guitar. Yeah, she bought a guitar for me, and since then I've been hooked. Um, but yeah, my stepdad has a recording studio when he was younger, so I got the idea of just recording stuff myself because he had the equipment. So when I was 16, I started recording some stuff, and then a few years ago, when I was 18, I started to buy recording gear myself and just experiment with stuff. And then a year ago, I thought, well, fuck it, why don't I release something? So that's quite, in summary, that's my journey.
Wow, that's really
I
cool.
guess.
So it was kind of like a step-by-step process. You started with piano, moved to guitar, and then went on to songwriting and
Um,
such.
yeah, I guess you can see it a step by step, but well, when I was doing it, I just thought, yeah, I want to write songs. When I was like 15, I started writing songs when I heard Jimi Hendrix and the Beatles, that kind of stuff. Then I thought, yeah, why not write some songs?
That's super cool.
And
So your real passion then is songwriting.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, you can't really make a lot of money with songwriting right away. So yeah, first you have to practice, and then yeah, become not exactly famous, but get a name for yourself, you know. So yeah, so I've been focusing on other stuff too to earn some cash, you know.
Right, exactly. So essentially, though, long term, though, do you want to be like a musician as like your career?
Um, yeah, actually I do. Like that's a dream of mine. But I will always be a musician till the day I die. I know that. So I will always get some money from it, but it's also not right away like um, earning money, you know. Because yeah, I can get a job and still play music. So yeah, that's more of the deal. I really don't know. If I'm lucky, I'll make music like as a profession, but maybe I don't. But that's cool,
Right.
I guess.
I like that. Well, because it says to me that your motivation is all about the art. The business is like a secondary thing for you.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm quite business minded, actually. But if I'm gonna start a business, which I am, by the way, um, you need to make a living of it, because yeah, I want to buy a house, have a family, that kind of stuff, you know. So yeah, making music isn't like really the most lucrative thing to do, but it is the most fun to do. So yeah, so I'll always be making music, but as a side thing, yeah, you have to make money. So yeah,
Really good point, man. And let's
or
go ahead and talk about this for a little bit because so many artists
yeah,
out
sure,
there, they want to make like a living from music. So what are some tips
yeah.
that you have for how to fund your music career, I guess?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, well, you mean to really make a living out of it,
Right.
or just fund your music by itself, like to get yourself a step further? You
I
mean
guess
that, or
I guess either one would work, but really like what can you do to make music as a musician?
well, okay. So first of all, you need to have a job to buy your gear, but gear isn't really expensive, so you can start off really quickly. But to make it as a musician, I guess you have to do a lot of gigs, because yeah, in gigs there's the most money to be made. So yeah, if you really want to have a career in music, you just have to play, yeah, gig every week at the least, I think. But yeah, you can also, well, a really good tip is to get on as much playlist, Spotify playlist as you can, and yeah, earn some like passive income from streams. And I know that that isn't a lot of money, but still can be something. And yeah, sell physical copies of your music. Like cassettes are really in now. Cassettes are really cheap to make. So yeah, try to sell your cassettes, I guess. And then yeah, CDs or something. I don't know, but yeah, try to broaden your ways of income as a musician by yeah doing a lot of stuff like physical stuff, do gigs, do streaming, do everything you can actually.
Right, got it.
Merchandise,
Merchandise is another
yeah,
good one. Yep. So essentially, put your
yeah,
music out there everywhere you can, every opportunity be, getting your music out there,
yeah,
whether
yeah,
it's
yeah,
live
and
or,
like
yeah.
yeah, get in every social media you can, and then yeah, promote yourself on that, but not too pushy. Yeah, but try to be real about it. Don't try to really sell your stuff. It's more about yeah.
Right,
Um,
got it.
I'm really grateful if people yeah listen to my stuff. So that's what I do. Well, that's my goal to yeah get some appreciation for my work, I
Mm.
guess.
Motivation by the fans, I guess you could say. Motivation by the people who love it. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
How much of this stuff do you do already, man, for your own career? As far as like, do you
Yeah,
do gigs and do you do physical copies of your music, etc.?
yeah, everything. Yeah, everything I told you. Yeah, that's everything I know to this day. Well, another thing you can do that I don't do is like get your stuff on platforms such as Taxi or Massive Music. They can connect you to people who make commercials or yeah, advertisements or that or movies, that kind of stuff, and they can place your stuff, um, your music in yeah, like commercials, and you can get royalties from it. So that's a
Awesome, yeah.
nice,
That's another great tip,
do.
definitely, yeah. Like you said before,
Yeah,
even if it's a small amount of money, it's still very valuable for us as
yeah,
musicians, right?
sure, yeah,
Because honestly, like
yeah.
you said, the income isn't all that great, so.
No, it's not. It's not like a good business opportunity to do, but it still is fun. Yeah, I think musicians are really underappreciated in society now. Also, with the cost of a stream is like point 0.7 cents, maybe less.
What do you think the reasons are that
Hmm.
artists are underappreciated? Why are artists underappreciated?
Well, I think there because to call yourself an artist is like a very low threshold. Everybody who has a guitar can yeah call themselves an artist or put some music out. So there's a lot of music to be heard, or producers or DJs or that kind of stuff. There's a lot of music to be heard. So yeah, you're not the only one making music, and there's a lot of it out there. So the supply side of it much greater than the demand, I think. So that's why it's so cheap, I think.
Exactly.
From an economic perspective.
Right, exactly, man. And so for you personally, who are some of the artists that you really respect from right now?
Well, Kevin Parker of Tame Impala. He's like, yeah, he's a kind of a guru, to me. Um, yeah, Alex Turner from the Arctic Monkeys. Yeah, to name some big boys. Um, but yeah, do you know Gum?
Oh, I'm not familiar with them.
Jay Watson from Gum.
Okay.
He's like a friend of Kevin Parker. Um, he has his own side project. Really respect him for doing the stuff he does.
That's super cool.
Because he does everything by himself, and he promotes himself and that kind of stuff. Just like
Wow.
Kevin Parker, but he's like the underdog. He put a record out, the underdog, and I see him really as an underdog. And I saw him live a couple of months ago, and he just did everything by himself. I thought it would be a band, but it was just him playing an amazing show with like some backing tracks and that kind of stuff.
Wow,
But
that's incredible. Yeah.
yeah, he was a real inspiration to me. Like if he can do it all by himself, yeah, I should try to do it too.
I love that.
And yeah, that he's an inspiration. Jay Watson, check him out. Gum or
Definitely.
Pond, is a cool band. Like yeah, psychedelic, modern stuff. Not too freaky.
Right.
Yeah, that kind of stuff is really
Love that.
really nice.
And you mentioned about how he did everything on stage by himself. I think that's
Yeah,
cool because a lot of artists can do that nowadays, thanks to like
yeah,
technology and things like that we have.
yeah. It opens a lot of doors. Yeah, to us. Yeah, yeah.
It does for
So
sure, man.
yeah, I will try. Yeah, I will try to do it myself as well one day in maybe a year or so. But yeah, you have to get the gear. So that's the whole
Have to have the
step you have
gear,
to take.
exactly.
Yeah, buy the
And talk to
gear.
us a little about live shows, man. How many live shows have you done before?
Um, yeah, well, quite a lot, I think.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know, 100.
Around 100.
I don't,
That's
that's
yeah.
not really a lot for like established artists, but yeah, for an amateur as myself, I
Oh,
think
I
I've
think
done
no,
quite a
definitely,
few.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think 100 is a pretty respectable amount.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about doing your live shows. Like, what kind of preparation do you go for the live shows?
Um, well, buy a lot of beer. Yeah. Well, nope, nope. Yeah, well, you have to get your stuff there, like your guitars and your amps sometimes. But yeah, preparation, no, not no real preparation.
Really?
Well, we practice the set list,
Mhm.
and that's it.
Pretty casual then.
Yeah, really casual. Yeah, I guess.
Gotcha.
And then get yeah, put some clean clothes on, and then you're ready to go.
Talk to us about getting onto the stage, like going onto the stage. How does it feel to perform in front of audiences?
Um, yeah, I'm pretty relaxed with it, I guess. How does it feel? Yeah, yeah, pretty cool. I mean, if people are really vibing on your music and yeah, you're just playing some cool stuff, yeah, feels good. But if you have a bad gig, yeah, can feel pretty cool too. I don't know. Yeah.
So
It's
you don't
just yeah,
get
a cool experience.
so you don't get nervous at all?
Hmm?
You don't get nervous when you're doing live performances?
Um, no, not really. No, I never get nervous, but yeah, a friend of mine does. The bassist, he really gets nervous always.
Talked about sometimes the shows don't go too well. How does that make you feel? How does that affect you? Negatively or positively?
Well, okay. Um, well, yeah, the day after yeah, it feels really shitty.
Right off the
Really,
bat, yeah.
yeah, really shitty. Like, yeah, like fuck. Why? We
Mm.
could do so much better, but yeah, we really fucked up.
And how do you
But
deal
then
with
in
that? How
the
do you walk through that, I guess?
well, just make a few jokes about it, and then it's all good.
Love that.
No, don't take it too hard if your gig is failing or anything. Yeah, it's just an experience, and then yeah, the next day you're just yeah, you feel pretty shitty, but the next gig you just have to perform better, and then you know what you did um what you did wrong, and then yeah, it will all fall into place one day.
Right, I love that. So
Just pra-
keep learning, like keep doing it, keep learning, and
yeah,
keep growing
yeah.
through it. That's
Just
really
see it
great.
as a lesson. Yes.
Exactly, that's a good point, man. See it as a lesson, right? One more question I have
Yeah.
about live shows. What is your dream stage to perform on?
Uh, I don't know, for a couple of thousand people.
Sure. Is there a certain location or a certain concert hall you would like to perform at?
Well, festival would be cool. Big festival. That would be nice, but yeah, no real location, I guess. But well, we have a few like really famous like concert halls in Amsterdam. So yeah, Paradiso is a really cool one. Like Rolling Stones and David Bowie and Arctic Monkeys and I don't know, Tame Impala played there. So yeah, that would be cool to play there. It was also just across the street from my old school, so I was there every day, and I was always dreaming about once playing there. But that's not like the highest thing you can possibly do or the best thing. But yeah, it would be really awesome to play there, Paradiso, or the Melkweg. But yeah,
Yeah, a couple different locations. That's pretty cool. And for you
yeah,
to
yeah,
achieve that, it would be a special memory for you. So
yeah.
yeah,
Because I've been to a lot of live shows there, and I've seen a lot of bands there. So I think yeah, that would be cool to play there
keep working
once
hard,
in my
man.
lifetime.
I believe someday you can definitely perform there. Good luck.
Yeah. It
Yeah, good luck.
really is the hardest thing to do. A couple of friends of mine from school performed there quite a lot of times. So if they can do it, we can do it too.
Woo! Straight
I
up.
guess.
Love that.
Music break. This is Raccoon Lagoon's newest single, Action Figure Kid. Enjoy.
Let's jump back to the music real quick. For the people who
Yeah.
don't know, what kind of music do you make?
Well, I guess it's indie, psychedelic kind of stuff, garage, psych rock, a little bit of pop, bedroom pop. I don't know, bit
So-
of that.
Right, so a different, kind of a mix of genres, exactly. And I
Yeah.
want to talk a little bit about like in terms of songwriting. Where do you get the inspiration to start making a song?
Um, Inspiration. Well, I don't really think you can call it inspiration, but I'll just start up Ableton on my computer and then yeah get a drum loop and then just play something. Well, all my stuff is really impulsive and like spontaneous. really um, driven by not thinking. So yeah, I don't really have a songwriting process. It just flows out of me, just doing stuff. I guess. So yeah, I guess that's my inspiration, impulses. I think.
Wow, that's really cool. So it's very organic. It just kind of flows from you when you create something. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
I was curious.
I never think about it too much, but
Mm,
sometimes I will hear a song and I think that to do something like it, but never like it. It always turns out like something I make, I guess.
right. I was curious, man. How much of your music is done synthetically, and how much of it is through live recorded instruments?
Um, do you mean synthetically like MIDI?
In terms of yeah, MIDI
Because
exactly.
well, zero is with MIDI.
Wow.
Um, yeah, everything is just mic. Or yeah, I'll put my I have a synthesizer like the microKORG.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just put that in my audio interface, or yeah, it's not really an audio interface more. I put it in my and then to my computer, and yeah, it's synthetic, but I guess yeah, it's an analog synth, so not really synthetic. So yeah, everything is done analog, I guess. Well,
Awesome.
analog, no, not really analog.
So the
Yeah,
guitars and the
just
pianos and the drums and everything.
yeah. It's
Wow.
just with my yeah.
Super cool, man. And so I know that you play piano, you play guitar. How about drums? Anything else? Is there any other instruments you play?
Well, I can play bass. I like bass. I've been playing bass. Um, fun story. I didn't have enough money to buy strings. All my guitars had broken strings, so and my main guitar was at a friend's house. So I've been playing bass for 4 weeks now. But yeah, the drums. Yeah, I sometimes play drums, but I'm not really good at it. I'm
Gotcha.
not. Yeah, I'm not really a drummer. But I want to learn drums. I really want to learn it, but I've no place to practice it.
Right,
Or
exactly.
I have to buy electric drums, but I don't know.
Maybe
But
later on.
one day,
Yeah, eventually, right? One day.
yeah,
Yeah.
one day. That's a kind of dream of mine to learn to play drums like Kevin Parker from Tame Impala.
Exactly. Exactly, dude. That's a good point. I think it's
Yeah,
important for musicians to keep learning new skills,
yeah.
and
Keep
stuff like that.
learning. Yeah.
Exactly. Real quick, you record for Raccoon Lagoon, which is your solo project, and
Yeah,
then you also have the Surfing Stingrays, which is the band project. I was curious,
yeah.
how much do you make music all together with your band and with your friends?
Um, well, we're really busy people. So we just rehearse once a week. But sometimes we have periods that we jam quite a few times a week, quite a few hours. But yeah, it really depends. But nowadays we just do 1 day a week, and then for 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours. So yeah, we make a lot of music, but now we're writing our second EP. So yeah, we're writing songs right now. But usually we just practice songs, I guess. So yeah, not a lot of time goes into writing with Surfing Stingrays, but I hope in the future, in near future, we will have more time.
Exactly, yeah.
I guess.
I'm curious about the songwriting process. How is it different writing solo compared to writing as a band?
Well, okay, solo, I can just make a song in I think an hour or two, like write it and record it. And doesn't have to be very good, but yeah, it's much quicker, and I like making my own decisions about stuff. But yeah, with the Surfing Stingrays, we all like to chip in and get our own parts and write our own parts. So it's much more laborious. So sometimes we have to do like 3 sessions or more, or maybe a couple of months before we really finish a song. So yeah, with writing Raccoon Lagoon is much quicker. I just it's something I can do impulsively, spontaneously, and with Surfing Stingrays is more of a meticulous project that you really have to work for.
Right, and you mentioned that with Raccoon Lagoon, because it's by yourself, it's impulsive. Um, Now jump over to the Surfing
Yeah.
Stingrays. How do you guys start to make music together? Like, where does the inspiration for the song start?
For the Surfing Stingrays, well, somebody just comes up with a guitar riff or a bass line or anything, and then we build around that. So yeah.
Gotcha. So it's a very
Yeah,
group-oriented
somebody
thing.
has just some stuff lying around, and then we write lyrics around it and arrangements and kind of stuff. So yeah,
Right. So it's more of like a group project then. You guys have to kind of help each other and look out for each other. Got it.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
And I want to jump over
exactly.
real quick and talk about the band. So how were you guys formed? How did you guys start making music together?
Um, well, I know the bassist. I've known the bassist for 16 years. He's my best friend from when I was 6 years old, and we always wanted to have a band, you know. Um, and then I learned I met Arthur and Nemo just at school, and we were just smoking weed together for a lot of years. Well, since we were like 14 years old, and then I think 2 years ago we just thought, yeah, well, we need to form a band because we all could play instruments and it was like perfect. Like Arthur could play drums, Ivan could play bass, I guitar, and Nemo could also play guitar. So yeah, I thought, yeah, why not? We're just gonna do a band. That's how it
Wow,
started.
that's so cool. Yeah. So it's a bunch of friends who had like the right skills, and so together you were like a
Yeah.
team. Exactly. That's so
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Tell us a
Yeah,
little bit
thanks.
about the artistic differences between Raccoon Lagoon and the Surfing Stingrays. What are like the style differences?
um, yeah, that's a good question, but I don't really think. Well, there are style differences, but with Raccoon Lagoon, I just do everything myself. Um, yeah, so style differences. I think I with Raccoon Lagoon, I just do more of a psychedelic kind of thing with more of my artwork, and with Surfing Stingrays, just yeah, four guys having fun drinking beer. Um, so yeah, I don't really know how to answer this question. But
Mm.
musical style, Surfing Stingrays is more
Hmm.
rock driven. Yeah, more a bit heavier, and Raccoon Lagoon is a bit more vague, a bit more dreamy. I think, yeah,
Right. Got it. That's super cool.
dreamy, more dreamy, and Surfing Stingrays is more rock,
Hmm.
really more heavy,
And when
heavy
you listen
stuff.
to the music, you can definitely hear the differences. But for the audience who
Yeah,
isn't familiar, I wanted to talk about that a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy the Raccoon Lagoon's music, your music, man. I listened through all the songs, and I thought the
Oh,
music was
thank
really
you,
good. What are some of the
thank you.
positives and negatives of doing Raccoon Lagoon compared to the band?
Well, okay. The positive thing is, I can just start making music and release music on my own terms. So I can just, yeah, when I have a release ready, I can just post it online and promote it and then that kind of stuff. And with Serving Stingrays, we really need to plan out things and um, to make it work, like plan gigs to promote stuff, thing. Um, but yeah, the negatives of being with Raccoon Lagoon or making Lagoon is I'm on my own. Nobody really helped me with stuff. So yeah, I guess that's a negative. Yeah, it's and a And with the negative thing, or well, the downside of being in a band is that everybody's busy, everybody has their lives, and sometimes you can't put all the effort you would want to put in surfing stingrays. Well, not everyone can do as much effort as others, I guess.
Right. That makes sense, man. That makes sense.
If you catch my drift.
I do. I definitely get it. And it's hard because like whenever you get older and you get more busy, being able to come together
Yeah,
with a
exactly.
group,
Yeah.
it's very, very difficult. You have to make sure you have that
Yeah, yeah.
dedication. And it makes
Yeah, yeah,
sense
it gets
because
really
like so many famous bands, like eventually down the road, they kind of split up a little bit, and that's probably why. It's just schedules change,
Yeah.
things change. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just life, you know. And
Yeah.
life gets in the way.
And you can't really blame anyone
Yeah, because
because yeah, that's just
yeah,
how it
but
goes.
I mean, you have to make some money, or you have to study, or yeah, just hang out with someone else. So yeah, I don't blame him. I don't blame myself. But yeah, it's just hard to be in a band, actually,
Let's look a
I
little bit
guess.
at the names. The names are really unique. How did you come up with the name Raccoon Lagoon?
Um, well, I like raccoons, so yeah, I thought raccoons are cool. But I also like alliterations, like Raccoon Lagoon or Surfing Stingrays or alliteration. So they're they're fun to speak out, to read, I guess. So they're funny looking names. That's it, I guess.
Yeah, kind of iconic as well.
And yeah, well, I guess. But yeah, there wasn't really a long thought process behind it. It was just yeah, good. I just needed a name to put stuff out. In my experience, if you do things more impulsively and more like spontaneously, it comes out better. If you tweak too much, then yeah, it will lose its yeah, well, original power, you know. So yeah, quick and dirty, I guess.
Makes sense. That's what I like about I've talked with you now, and I love that you're
Mhm.
very free flowing. You're very organic. You're very spontaneous. Everything you do is just kind of in the moment. I respect that a lot. I wanted to ask
Thank
you
you.
real quick. What are some of
Yeah.
the challenges you face in your career as a musician right now?
Well, okay. Um, to make a little bit of money, just from streaming, you need to have like 300,000 monthly listeners. So challenge I face is not getting into enough playlists. So you have to really put a lot of time in convincing others to put you in a playlist. So every time I have a new release, I have to do a lot of promotional stuff, promotional work. Yeah, to get more monthly listeners or get more people to hear me. So yeah, I guess that's the biggest hurdle is yeah getting yourself into playlists because that's the easiest way to get yourself heard, I guess. So yeah, I guess that my musical career. But yeah, on the other side, yeah, I don't really know. Maybe yeah, I will get a lot of challenges. I think
But
in the future.
promotion is definitely one of the hardest things, though.
Yeah. Because making music is actually like 40% really making music, really producing the stuff, and then 60% is promotional stuff. And yeah, people in the music industry can be really yeah dickheads, you know, because everybody has their own tastes, their own well things they like, and then yeah, it can be really hard as a musician to yeah get how do you call it yeah well that people don't like your music, you know. It can be really hard to
Build an
be
audience, I guess. Yeah.
yeah build an audience. Yeah, that's exactly it, and that's quite hard, but yeah.
It is. I wanted to
Yeah, but
ask
that's
you
it.
real quick. Is it difficult for you because I feel like psychedelic music is not widely accepted. I feel like it's more of like a niche market.
uh,
Would you agree with that?
yeah that yeah that's a thing too, yeah. um yeah, my neighbors wouldn't really listen to my stuff, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
um yeah, that it's a really niche market, yeah, I know it, but it's the music I like, so I'll be making it. I won't be making like a top 40 music because I don't like it. Yeah, I won't really conform to commercial stuff because you will get more money. I'll just make yeah, my own stuff, and if people like it, yeah, they do. If they don't, yeah, they don't, I guess.
Exactly, man. No,
So
I respect that a lot. I think the real question I have here then is like, how can you use that as a strength? You know, how can you use it as a strength and not as a weakness?
yeah, that's a really good question. I think you'll just have to look for the market from an economic perspective. Because I know in Australia you have a lot of psychedelic rock bands, that kind of stuff. And psychedelic rock is really popular there. Yeah, I guess I have to market it over there. I don't really know. Yeah, to make it a strength, yeah, you can say that. Yeah, it's really unique, kind of my own style. Uh, so maybe if somebody else wants to collaborate, or anything, it can be like a strength to add a twist of uniqueness, twist, yeah, my own personality to the music. It's not bad music. It's just some people wouldn't listen to it. It's harder to listen to than top 40 like Ariana Grande kind of stuff. But
Right.
yeah, the strength could be like, yeah, it's uniqueness. I think. I guess.
That was some really good thoughts you just had, and I think one of the interesting things you mentioned was about collaborations. I'm curious, have you done collaborations before?
Well, not really with established artists, but I really enjoy making music with my friends. So in that way, yeah, in that sense, I've done a lot of collaborations,
Hmm.
but not really with big artists or anything.
Gotcha.
But I do make music with my friends or other people. Yeah.
True, which is definitely a collaboration. And you talked about crossover appeal as well, like if you did a collaboration with Top 40 or something like that. What kind of genres
Yeah.
would you like to blend with your psychedelic sound?
Yeah, good question. I don't know actually. Yeah, I mean, you can blend it with some electronic beats, I guess. Um, I don't know. Well, I'm not really a big fan of techno or like house music, so I wouldn't really think that would be a good match. But yeah, maybe you can get really interesting sounds from it. So I'm open to anything actually, as
Yeah,
long as it sounds good. I
definitely.
think.
I think it might be cool to do psychedelic and drum and bass. Maybe that would be a cool mashup.
Mhm.
That'd be something.
Yeah, I used to listen to a lot of drum and bass when I
Yeah,
was a bit younger,
that's
but I
fun.
grew out of it. Yeah.
So you used
Yeah.
to listen to drum and bass. So what were some of your favorite drum and bass artists?
Yeah, well, Noisia I liked a lot. Um, yeah, Prolix, that kind of stuff. But yeah, there are so much names that, so I don't really remember a lot of names.
Yeah, but
But yeah,
Noisia, they are
I
definitely
like those.
legends. Yeah.
Yeah. But the parties were always really cool. But I didn't really remember the names a lot. But yeah,
Right, dude. Good
but yeah,
memories though.
Noisia.
Next, we check out some of the Surfing Stingrays' music. This song is called Scissoring Sisters.
Why does the mind wander when the lights are off? You're like a cartoon character, so realistic but somewhat rough. I'm here at the showdown. Are you happy? Popular wrestling, never for charity. I got beat up by a big brown man. Chopping onions doesn't even make me cry. I got beat up by a big brown bear. Chopping onions doesn't even make me cry. I got beat up by a big brown bear. Chopping onions doesn't even make me cry.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about your label situation. Are you signed to a label right now or not?
Well, yeah, we started the label with a couple of friends.
Gotcha.
We called it Outpost Record. Um, no, not really officially signed, but we, yeah, we do our own stuff. We signed a couple of bands. Yeah, the promotional stuff is really hard. Just told you a few minutes. So to do it for other bands, much harder. Adds to the workload. So yeah, we don't really we have our own label, but it's not really. We call it.
That's super cool though. Outpost Records. I did some research and I saw that, so I was curious about it. So you guys started your own label. That's super awesome though, man.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, but yeah, it's a label. You can call it. Yeah, it's a label. Yeah, we have a few bands signed, 5 bands, but yeah, it's not like we have a lot of power or anything.
Sure, just getting
It's really-
started. But what are some of your
it's
dreams
like-
and some of your plans for Outpost Records in the future?
Yeah, I don't know. To sign a couple of cool bands, I guess. Yeah, just have fun. I don't really have dreams. Yeah, big dreams.
So
I mean,
Mhm.
there are a lot of labels who do a way better job than we do.
right. So just gonna see like how it turns out and where it goes.
Yeah. Just go with the flow.
Right.
Check it out. Yeah.
Awesome. And then
Yeah.
one last thing I wanted to look at real quick. What do you prefer to put out, singles or albums?
Yeah, I actually prefer singles because, well, singles are much easier to promote. It's like, yeah, I have one song coming out, feature, blah blah blah. It's much easier to get people to listen to it. But yeah, I'm planning on releasing an EP in October, so I'll just see how that goes. But yeah, I think singles are in this day and age. It's much smarter to do singles. If you release like 12 songs, yeah, nobody will listen to 8 songs. They will listen to your 4 best tracks, and then yeah, like wasted energy, all those songs. If you release them individually, you will get more. I especially on Spotify.
Exactly,
that's-
man. I definitely agree with that. I've noticed the same thing that singles are much more powerful these days than
Yeah,
they used to be considered.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think EP are more professional looking. You have a couple of songs combined,
Mhm.
cool artwork. So yeah, it's more professional. But just to get started, singles are the best.
Yeah, very true. And I guess the thing about EPs is you can also put together like a project, like tell a story or have a concept for the
Yeah.
whole album or something. So
Yeah,
it's
exactly. Yeah.
yeah, different benefits to
Yeah.
both of them. Yeah. By the way,
Yeah,
good luck
yeah.
with the new EP you're working on, man.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm almost finished. I made 3 clips for it, music videos. Yeah, so I hope that one works out.
Super excited, looking
But
forward
yeah,
to
it
that.
was a lot of fun to.
Yeah.
They're all songs that are not really old, but I had them lying around for months. Yeah, it's quite a long process to put something out. From the beginning or the start of the idea to till release is a couple of months for me. So yeah, they're old songs. They're cool.
And that still works totally fine. I know for me myself, when I put together EPs, I'll usually pull like old songs forward, and I'm like, well, I can use this, or kind of
Yeah,
mix and match with
exactly,
new
yeah.
stuff. Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Let's
I
talk
mean,
about
if it fits together,
Mhm.
then you can release.
exactly right. It's kind of like a puzzle piece. Like as long as it fits,
Yeah.
as long as it looks good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about your art real quick. Who does your art for you?
Oh, I make everything myself.
Fantastic. And what kind of tools do you use to create the art? Digital? Is it physical or?
No, I just fine liners, the Stabilo Stabilo fine liner. I use, them. And that's actually my only tool.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
and
incredible.
then I just do everything by hand because I don't really have the tools to do it digitally.
Right.
and I think everything by hand looks a bit much better. So yeah, I just do everything by hand.
That's super cool,
It
man.
just gives more of a human feel. And then I'll just scan it in. Yeah, put it on my computer.
Wow, that's so
Yeah.
cool. Have you always been good at art, or was it something that you picked up like later on?
No, I've been doing it my whole life since I was a little kid. No, I've been drawing since I was 4. Yeah, that's when it started
Wow.
at a very young age.
Yeah, around the same time you started piano as well, so you've been doing like
Yeah.
art creation since very young. I was curious, how long does it take for you to finish like one picture, one drawing?
One picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really depends. But I guess 10 hours or so.
Mhm.
Sometimes shorter, sometimes longer. Because now have a piece that I'm doing that has taken me a few days and still not finished. Yeah, but sometimes I finish 3 hours.
Wow. Okay, so anywhere from 3 to 10 hours then. That's actually not too bad.
No,
Length
it's
of
not.
time is, yeah. And I heard that you also do
I don't really
art.
catch anything beforehand, so I draw from memory. No, not really memory, but from my brain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just straight
Just goes
flow. Yeah,
on.
straight stream of consciousness. Exactly. Yeah.
Kandinsky, the artist,
I'm not
the
familiar
Russian
with him.
artist.
Okay.
He was from the 50s, till the 70s. He just drew everything, and he thought art was kind of an expression of the brain. So everything that comes out of it, art. So I think that's kind of a philosophy that I go by.
I just pulled up some of his
So you
pictures.
just get a free
Yeah.
flow of consciousness.
Mm. I pulled up some of his pictures here on Google. His art is really beautiful.
Yeah, Kandinsky, really cool.
Love this. Thank you for showing me.
Yeah,
man.
I had to do an essay on him when I was 15, no, 17. So that he inspired.
And let's go ahead and wrap it up. We're going to do to one last section. It's kind of like a fast round. So I'll
Yeah.
ask us some very short questions and answer as fast as you can.
Okay, cool.
All right, man. If you're ready, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
What is your favorite food?
Chicken.
What is your favorite weekend activity?
Drinking beer with my friends.
What is your favorite color?
Oh, favorite color. Blue.
What countries do you want to visit?
Oh, Japan.
What languages do you speak?
Oh, I speak Dutch, English. I can speak a little bit of French, just a little bit of German, and I can understand Russian.
All right, awesome, man. That's all of them. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
Raccoon
I can
Lagoon. Thank
understand
you
it.
so much for coming on today, man. It was a great discussion. You had a lot of good thoughts. Was there any last words
Thank
you
you.
wanted to say to the audience?
Never give up. Don't do drugs. Stay in school. I don't know. Follow your dreams. Do your thing. Stay fresh.
Love that. All
That's
the
it.
positivity, right? All right,
Yeah.
awesome. Raccoon Lagoon, thank you so much, my man. Petya, good luck with the surfing stingrays. Good luck with your solo stuff. I'm gonna give
Thanks for having me.
totally, man. Anytime. When your new EP comes out, we should talk together again. And for the audience
Yeah,
listening,
sure.
you guys have got to check him
Yeah.
out. His music's very unique. It's very inspiring, and it's very colorful, is how I would describe it. Thank you
Yeah.
for listening, and we will talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.
Do you remember? You crossed a road. Crocodile, leatherback, prancing around town. Sit tight, ride and frown. Some say wisdom comes with age. Sometimes I miss it. Sometimes nostalgic. Sometimes I am the child in me. Sometimes I find another day rolls by. Growing up, you can keep up with time. Sometimes I find another day rolls by. Growing up, you can keep up with time. Sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I feel nostalgic. Sometimes I am the child in